This is our first film breakdown of the season. Welcoming us into the fall season, we have our game against Beltsville. Let's get into it. Now looking at this play, we're winning this game 1-0 already. We lose the ball. I see Carlos walking, suddenly starts jogging, gets to his man late. Man receives the ball, has a one-on-one through LC, beats him. LC goes physical up high, but beats him with the skill, gets through, lucky pass. Andrew's not there to cover. It's very important for us to start games with the very intensity that we want to finish our games with. Now we see a free kick from them coming in long. And I want to see specifically our clearance. Okay, we win the ball, confused, no conversation, can't clear our lines. Man receives the ball, gets a shot on goal, corner. Now, from this corner, the play is going to roll on. Because from this corner, they score their second goal. We're sleeping again. They're able to get the short pass off, beat our keeper at his near post. I wanted to include this play because I want you guys to remember how many more long balls we did this first half of this game, just like this one, and compare that to the second half when we see changes made. And now, back to the play. Beautiful tackle, LC. I love to see that physicality. Yes, sir.
Just making sure everything gets lightly sprinkled.
Now,
Careful
if
about
you
putting
boys
your face too
have
close,
not tuned in,
it is popping.
catch up
I have
on our
some
first
more,
tutorial, how to cook
barbecue
eggs.
red.
This is just one way.
A lid,
I'll be
We're
showing
gonna
us
grab a
many
lid and
different
put some
ways.
water
Here we see
in
the
it,
good old
okay?
in the
Immediately
pan
that water,
with
we're
some
gonna
butter
cover
and
in
then a good
all
old
the heat and it's
lid on top
evaporating.
to catch all that
This
heat.
will make it so
This
that
was
you
sent
can
in the
burn
group
the
chat.
bottom,
If you guys haven't watched
and
it,
you
go
cook
watch
the white
it.
all the way through.
If you have watched
you see
it,
the
let
white,
me know
sometimes
which
it's what
tutorial you
like,
want to
gets
see
slimy
next.
And you're like, I don't
I'm
know
here
how
to help
cook
y'all
egg
boys
because
out. Let's
the
do
bottom
this.
is burnt and the white
Getting back
is
to the
still,
game,
like,
I want to shout
all
out
gooey.
Diego's ball carrying. He brings the ball up here and delivers a great pass to Ordena, who returns it to Carlos. I just want to point out that if Mendez got this ball on his left foot, he might just bury that. Let's see the game. So far on this play, you guys have done a great job building the play up. We push it out wide to LC. LC, this ball needs to go all the way to the end and then delivered as a cutback. But great idea anyways. Good hustle play from Carlos here to get the second goal. Great job. I love to see that. Speaking of hustle, once again, Diego pressing his man. We need to not fall for those hezzies and just keep the man squared up. But the team does a great job of letting the man play and letting him commit a mistake. Andrew there recovers, and now we're winning the ball again. We have possession. Lovely, lovely play out wide. This is stuff I love to see. Diego. And who's at the end of that play? Diego, keeping the ball in. Love to see the hustle, boys. This is when we're playing our best. Great save from the keeper that would have complicated the game before the second half. Now it's the start of the second half. I just want you guys to count how many balls we win from them when they play it long. That's from the very start of the second half, 1. Boys, unfortunately, we lose footage here of the ball for a couple of seconds. I'm going to work on getting a better angle, but great job on build-up play on this specific play. Because we're able to keep the ball, we get another shot. Unfortunately, it's off target this time. But look, another goal kick. How quick can we win the ball? We miss, but quickly we have the ball in our defense. And here, why complicate ourselves to lose the ball? Play to feet, boys. When we play to feet and not into little through ball passes, we can not make life complicated, right? Great recovery, though. Nice 1-2, bringing the play up with full vision of the field in front of us. Now we have runners ahead. We have 3 versus 3. And, of course, because how bad their goalie was, we know we were going for shots even from far away. Great stuff. On the last bit of this play, I don't know what happened. Diego needed to be much more aware here, and we just let that ball go, but that's all right. Another goal kick, another recovery, a milker in the middle, and look at that. I love to see that. 2 players instantly attacking the ball. Love to see that. Great job, Christopher. Great job, LC. We keep the ball moving up, and we relentlessly attack. I love to see this stuff, boys. Right there, Christian, you could square the ball, make it an easy tap in for your player instead of shooting it. Add the sound bit for that last one because you guys, they were laughing at you for missing that much, but I love to see you guys taking shots. Again, another miss, but great job going short, asking for a quick play. You boys need to have an advantage in playing quick on those set pieces. If you see that a team is sleeping, a team's not ready, even for a free kick, if you're able to play your man through on a free kick really fast, you should do that. On this corner, Diego played it short, got a shot on. It wasn't on target, it was off target, but regardless, we kept the pressure up. Once again, the play keeps rolling. We win again. Another goal kick. You boys were dominating the midfield. You boys were getting all the balls and progressively attacking. That's the right step. Once again, we're unlucky with his shot here. Placement was not right. We needed to go back post there. But I love the intensity to go back. This is when your teammates, you boys need to turn to your player and say, good shot, good effort, good, keep taking that shot. Because eventually it's going to fall down. This is when all of you, regardless who's taking that shot, whether it's Diego, Carlos, Orellana, Jason, whether it's Abu, whether it's Mendez, Guzman, whoever's attacking, taking a shot and missing, and they're coming back on defense, you boys need to applaud that. I love that stuff. Great stuff to see.
Ángel, deja papá ahí. Déjalo, que vaya a la portería.
This is some great stuff here. Christopher gets the ball. Here's the switch. Boom, beats his man. Now, stop the play. Does too much. Once we beat that man, needed to play that. You're playing center back, not center mid. All right? We lose the ball, but once again, what a body. What a recovery. So strong, so tough. I love to see that. But we're out of position. We're hustling back, though. Hustling back. When I see this right here, I just see that Orellana is already there. You can play that pass across there already, but eventually it gets to him, and the rest is light work. All right, boys, this is the free kick right after we just scored. We have a 2-goal lead, 4-2. We get the foul. This is our ball now. I purposely stopped the time now to see 62-26. Okay, and you'll see the time again. It only took us 20 seconds to go from having the ball again to losing it. All right, that when we are having a lead in the late part of a second half game cannot be normal. We need to manage the game, okay? You see? Lose the ball. Now they're on the counter. And that took 20 seconds, pretty much.
Job! Christian, get there, Diego. Get there, Diego. Through him, Diego. At the ball. At the ball. Go on the pupil. Deep.
Boys, when we have the lead in a game like this, both our right center mid and our left center mid, we had a man down, right? So we didn't have another in the midfield. But they need to tuck in. Carlos is watching the game. Jason is also just watching the game. Amilcar's doing the work in the midfield. But then goes to kick it and just loses it. Diego, as that beautiful ball is coming in, you need to attack the ball, not the space where you think the ball is going to go, especially with a ball that's on the ground like that and slowing down. Boys, as this free kick comes in, why is that line so high? And why is the keeper not out at the very edge of the line if we are having a high line? Keeper, did you ask for that high line? Question, please answer. Womp womp. Honestly though, what a beautiful ball from Andrew there from that corner. Honestly, we needed to finish that. Good try though. This ball right here gets lost, and all three players start going one way. If that ball went to Orellana on the left, certainly Orellana's through on goal, one-on-one finishes against the keeper. Orellana, we need to be much louder asking for that ball. And Jason, we need to look up, see our options before we play the pass. Amilcar, we just let that ball go, but we see some great recovery here coming up. Diego continues his recovery run, gets back into position, but Christopher steps up. Christopher and Diego were instrumental to that victory. You boys ran so hard, defended, were in positions you're not used to, but you were there, and I appreciate that. Thank you, and watch this great goal. Decent goal, good placement. We're up now 4-2. On this next play, I want to point out the fact that when we play older boys, I see a tendency of us slowing down in the challenge. Right here, that's Orellana's ball. But we slow down. Jason, we go right into him. Why? Either go through him or play the ball. Joe, I knew you were going to save this. Boys, we need to react much quicker. I know it was going to be hard regardless, but a lot of us were just standing there.